Yeah. Yeah. Welcome back, friends. This is Bards of New York, the actual play D&D podcast, where sometimes we actually play D&D. You'll notice we are not live. We are coming to you from the past and the future all at once, as this is the previously promised Knight and Bishop one shot.
Wait, did we promise this?
Perchance. I may have promised it
What
in
is
real
this?
time.
I thought this was an audition for the next season.
I mean, I didn't say it wasn't.
Let me back in. I'm coming back in. I want it.
It's cursed already.
What did you think?
Yeah,
was
what
gonna
did you-
happen Here?
Nothing.
Do you think we were going to be locked in from minute one? Do you not
have-
remember how the last episode I was here for began?
You have no one else to save you.
I too have dreams, okay? I have thoughts and dreams and I would like to indulge them once in a while. My face already hurts, if that's an indication of where we're
Close
going.
your heart to it, boy. You get what you get.
So, welcome to the table, Jonathan Champion, Aabria Iyengar. This is the first two-person session I think we have run here at Bards since Regolus Evolution, way back, like easily 3 years since we've done something like this. But, no, I'll save that. I'll save setting the stage. Anything you want to say to the good of the order? Any fun announcements?
I was not prepared to announce anything.
Yeah,
I'm just
what?
fucking happy to be here, frankly. Like, this is just
Yeah.
kind of a little bit of a wild fever dream that's happening, and I'm grateful to both of you for letting it happen. And Dan behind the stuffs.
Say hi, Dan! Nope. Hated that. And that's staying in the final cut.
Good.
But yeah, this is weird. This is something.
I'm also happy to be here. What
I
the
mean-
fuck? Crazy.
Just erasure, you know.
Thank you. Thank you for
well,
letting me come
yeah.
back. You guys
Always.
are the best.
Please. Yeah, this was something we just sort of like had briefly like talked about over text, and then suddenly we was happening.
Yeah.
What we decided was going on. In the setting of the scene, we are recording this moments or hours before we stream chapter 37, which is going to be the sort of last bit of Decima and Gary and the peace talks at the Collegium Magicae, and
I was about to be like, wait, what?
Bro, you good?
For now?
for now.
No, thank God.
I don't like the way you said it.
this-
I'm
this
trusting-
became-
yeah.
It went from a single episode
Together.
guesting the pair of you to a 3-episode arc. Like, this is just like how the evolution happened. So the events of this stream or this chapter will take place chronologically immediately before that session, but none of you folks will see this until after you've already seen the events of chapter 37. So
Wild work to tell them.
Listen,
We
they'll-
love
by the
momentum.
time they get here, they'll know.
It's true.
Fair enough.
This is fact.
Fair enough.
Before we dive into any of that fun stuff, we're going to stick with some Bards traditions here. First of all,
I don't watch the
roleplay.
show.
Run that back?
I don't watch the show.
You know I'm
So what's
casual,
happening?
so like, what do you do every
Yeah.
once in a while? For those who are casual or returning, what do you do here?
I'm the
Bob?
Yeah.
only one here who's sane. And that's a
I'm
stretch.
sorry.
What we usually do to sort of get the juices flowing, to get the minds and
Don't
mouths
refer to my
warm.
juices.
I'll refer to whatever I like. I am at this side of the table today. We do a little roleplay warm-up question, just sort of get in the mindset. And today, that roleplay warm-up question for the pair of you, and maybe I'll answer as somebody else. The roleplay warm-up question is, if your character was a boss in a video game, what loot would they drop upon defeat?
Oh.
Either of you can start it.
Do you have an idea?
I think gut impulse reaction, it would be the Knight's Lyre. It would be the musical instrument.
The Knight's
Lyre. I know, right?
Stop!
We got some
Too early.
We got some synonyms, some homophones, if you will. The Knight's Lyre.
What'd you
It's
call
pretty
it?
good. So in terms of abilities, I think it would primarily be a support-based item, healing yourself, allies, companions, but it would also, if we're talking about this like classic D&D terms, make charisma-based checks, deception and persuasion especially, done with a lot more ease. I
Nice.
think that would be that's the gut reaction. Also,
Okay.
you can just rip a tune with it, so it's great if you know how to play it.
Tight.
That's my gut reaction.
Yeah. Decima would drop her liturgy of grace. And I think it's one of those like vaguely cursed items that you attune to it and it drops your constitution as it like burns out like lung capacity. And then you get access to the full complement of stuff, which I'm not gonna talk about because I haven't gotten to use it yet. Maybe today. Maybe today.
We did it. Oh, we're manifesting.
I don't like the. Okay, yeah.
What?
Nothing. You know who I'm gonna answer? If you were to defeat High Vanguard Beatrix Avalon in combat,
Mama.
the main item she would drop is the Malleus Maleficarum mail, the suit of armor that she wears that unfolded like petals the last time we saw her. Again, I think similarly to many Vanguard items, it would be a double-edged sword attuning to it, so that the access and the longevity and power that it would afford you would come at a great cost to certain things that I also am not going to talk about here at this table.
Hot.
Because we're not done with Beatrix
I was
yet.
about to say, yeah, classic. Garavellir being like, I'll be honest.
Skill issue.
That was, I think, his first week in Calamitous. He was like, yeah, oh, this sucks.
Honesty, not the best policy.
Not even a little bit.
Got it. And he learns.
Okay, so, oh my goodness.
What about you? What would you drop?
That is the liturgy of grace.
Yeah.
The other thing we do here at Bards is
Get cozy.
a tarot pull, just to sort of
Okay.
divine some augury
Hold on,
about
hold my hand.
the session to come. I'll tell you all that right before we started rolling, I did just shuffle the deck and raw draw the tower. So that's what I'm feeling. Any predictions today? Chad is not here to save you.
I feel like tower could work. I'm really afraid. I don't want it.
You afraid of the tower?
A little bit, I think. In this particular instance, yes. I don't. I'm gonna actually manifest. I'll go the fool. I'll rep my man.
It's the full like major arcana, yeah?
We've only got 6 of them left.
Yeah, can you list off all
Yeah,
we
yeah,
got?
yeah.
So I'll shuffle it
Again,
again
I
after
don't
this.
watch your show.
Jesus.
I
The
don't know what's
tower,
left.
The Emperor,
Oh.
the World, the Fool, the Hanged Man, and the medieval one, the Pope, which is sort of a substitute for the Hierophant.
Yeah.
That could
I'm gonna
also
say the
work.
world.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
The threshold of the end. All right.
Oop.
You're gonna stick with the Fool?
Yeah, but the Hierophant is real. The Pope in this case.
Let me
is
see,
real
what does
interesting.
Scapini define the Pope as?
Scapini. Hi, baby.
That's the
Oh,
Scapini
oh,
right there.
oh God, okay.
I'm slightly.
just happened?
I forgot about the Hierophant, frankly, in the Major Arcana. I'm gonna go the Pope in this in the Collegium.
Rest in peace.
What?
Rip the Pope.
Oh. Sorry, big dog. You're good.
Okay. So we've got the Pope. We've got
No, we don't.
I'm SEAL Team 16 answer right now.
Okay.
The World, the Pope, the Tower, the Doge.
Little boy.
Wow.
This is the the Bard's first joint tarot pull. I'm gonna do what I usually do, shuffle, and you together have to tell me when to stop, and then draw, and you together have to tell me when to stop. Okay?
Okay.
Here we go.
This feels like a bad
I know.
improv
I
game.
was literally like, I've done this before. We've played these games.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stop. Stop.
Absolutely bananas work.
I'm so scared.
Card number 5, traditionally represented in normal decks as the Hierophant.
Let's fucking go. I'd freak out more, but there's a very peaceful dawn.
So pretty. Yeah, take me.
Scapini?
Take me down.
This is
Yeah.
crazy. Scapini defines this divinatory meanings: ritualism, ceremony, mercy, servitude, alliance, captivity to one's own ideas, tendency to cling to ideas and principles even if outdated, a person to whom one has recourse.
This feels crazy. I'm
This is
sweating.
Crazy.
Shut it down.
That's
Shut it
what I
down.
was freaking out about.
Shut it down.
And then you guys jointly pulled this, so whatever happens today, this is on you guys. You guys. Okay.
Okay.
Let's do it.
With that out of the way,
I know. I'm okay. I'm locked in. I'm locked in.
I'm gonna ask, just comfortably. I'm not gonna make either of you make a strange noise, because that's what I usually do to Dan, before the roll the beam footage.
I know.
So in this
I
instance,
can do it.
Yeah, he's still there.
He's still there.
Dan! If the person you trusted most in the world was also the person you trusted least in the whole world, and you had to confront them with harsh truths, what noise are you making? Roll the beam footage.
The gods are silent. The skies grow dim with disuse. The sun has lost its luster. But our world moves ever faster. Let it be known throughout the Prime that the mantle falls to us, my Elvenan, to usher in a new age.
Welcome back to the world and surrounding realms of Regolus Prime. At the end of Chapter 36, Peace in Our Time, the group of you had made your way to the Collegium Magicae. You had contacted the leader of this particular band of Elven resistance and established that at dusk today, you are going to begin parleying for some term of peace. With this settled and the elves moving back into the line of trees, the party dispersed, moving to their various activities and biding the around 6 to 8 hours that they will need until dusk falls and peace talks begin. However, the pair of you have another assignment to accomplish. This was given to you, Decima, by High Vanguard Beatrix Avalon, the retrieval of a particular item that was buried somewhere beneath the college, only accessible by one member of the Vanguard and one member of Elder Blood. The previous night, the pair of you discussed and decided that you would work on this together. So, the camera will pan back down here to the group dispersing off of the bank, moving through the college through different avenues, but the pair of you together walk across the battle-scarred courtyard towards the almost Georgian-style X-shaped building in the center of the quad here that is the main edifice of the Collegium Magicae. Once rather resplendent, standing for centuries now, it is war-torn and scarred. Bricks shattered from various arcane assaults from on the roof, on various side panelings of the building, is all just scattered around the carcass of this building, really, for the bones of it still stand strong. There's one sort of in the center of the X-shaped manor here, some sort of bell tower or belfry that miraculously still stands. Bell battered but still intact up there. But you head straight through to the main double doors, sort of open askew, hinges ajar after being again battered through combat, and walk through this space into the central main hall of the Collegium. It's almost like a vaulted church space. Large battered table in the middle. Looks like it was built to hold hundreds of people, and whatever was happening here about a year ago, when this conflict broke out, it was all abandoned. There is the detritus and refuse of things in mid-activity, scholarly activities like scrolls and parchment and books, rotten food that has been splattered on the walls from a moment of evacuation. It is a central collegial campus hall in utter disarray, lined with dust, light filtering in through shattered windows.
I think there's a moment where Decima, who's so focused, I don't even think she's talking very much, catches that ray of light through a shattered window and kind of loses herself in the moment and is just staring at lives and livelihood interrupted by violence, like the beginning of everything that she's bent her life toward. I don't know. I think this might be the first time she feels it in a meaningful way. A little haunted by everything that's happened. And I think she's actually caught in it for once and kind of just freezes and is just staring at the light and the table and the walls and the light and the window. I don't know.
Garavellir stops when Decima does, acknowledging that same stream raft of light, really. There'll be music here again. Won't there?
Yes.
Just turns. Are you all right to do this?
Yes. This needs to happen. Thank you. Thank you again for coming with me.
It's what needs to be done. Isn't that right?
Yeah. I just want to make sure. I just want to make sure you're on board.
You asked. Shall we?
Follow me. And I continue on.
It's almost perfect that you had to have this moment to be pulled out of the shaft of light, because it is in this room that your action is required. Steeled by this, you're able to rip yourself away from this, just being caught in this moment, to push aside the table, sweep up the tatters of the carpet left underneath it, to reveal the planks of wood that line the floor here. And unless you had a trained eye, it would probably go unnoticed. Scuffed by years of boots clacking over the carpet onto the wood, there is a symbol faintly etched into the floorboards that both of you recognize very, very well. It is the symbol of the Inquisition of the Dawn. It's a large, stylistic Latinate letter I with an I right in the middle of it. Just faintly etched. And as you sort of expose it for the first time, you know that to activate it, you will need to infuse it with something. How do you activate it?
Garavel sits back and observes.
Decima steps forward, takes a big inhale, and as she exhales, she pulls the light from the window. Everything gets a little more shadowy. The contrast turns up as she pulls the light to her. But on that exhale, her magic is different now. She can feel herself breathing. It's like breathing through a gill or an extra lung. There's another spell slot there, but it doesn't feel like her magic. It's not sun. It's light and it's heat, but now it's filtered through nature, matter, and it burns. And on that exhale, as I cast Enhance ability on myself, intelligence, to know what is required from now on, to send the sun's grace through to infuse it. You smell like it's on the wind, far away but not too far, a wildfire, burning wood and grass, too much sun, too much heat. I'm not using the spell slot you gave, but I can't not reach for it and just caress it a little bit every time I touch my magic.
You can see from the implants in Decima's ribs, instead of just that pure light and heat, you're accustomed to this shimmering, almost heat haze. That's, again, it hasn't fully manifested as like a smoke cloud or anything, but it's the haze that belies wanton flame. and reckless heat. As you exhale, and how does the magic manifest around you to signify that you have amplified your intelligence in this way?
Ooh. I think her eyes flare. And there is something in whatever, like, dust and dirt and patina, anything that would be reflective in this, she commands the light to touch it and balance.
Just sort of glitters around you. And as it glitters around you, the etching of the Inquisition symbol in the wood just briefly flickers, again, just as if light had refracted off of it, like there were little mirrors inset into the symbol that are not there. And as the sigil glows, the planks of wood fold in on each other and reveal this pitch black tunnel diagonally into the floor. Little torch sconce slowly crackles to light on the inside of the wall, illuminating old, worn stone steps that descend under the hall of the college. A cold wind and the smell of crackling ozone beckons from the dark.
How long has this been here?
Do I know?
Roll me a history check with advantage.
Okay. Let's go.
And that's an intelligence-based skill, right?
Yeah. So I already had advantage.
Are you proficient in history?
Don't worry about it. Natural 20.
That's
I'll
one.
start. Yeah.
That's one.
Let's
Okay.
go. Let's go.
God, I want to yell more.
So peaceful.
This was built before the college.
Oh.
The college was built as a framing device around this.
In lieu of saying anything out loud, I want to offer you a pawn.
I'll put it this way. As you do that, one was already on the way.
I'm gonna die!
As looking at the refraction, that smell of over sunlit grass, that was new. I liked it. And I'll make my way, take the torch, and gesture.
And I think it is that normal huff of laughter that is the breath of her inspiration. This time it's like a whisper in your ear. And you are given that information that this is older than the college.
Fascinating.
You descend into the dark. The stairwell is long. It's just the pair of you, footsteps echoing on stone. Gradually, the faded light from the hall and the hole that leads to it becomes nothing more than a pinprick as you wander down these stairs.
I hope this wasn't an elaborate ploy to trap me again.
I wouldn't need to. You're still mine.
It's good that you know.
It's better that you know. Never mind.
Are you sure?
About?
Me not minding?
You want to have a conversation.
I'm just enjoying the walk.
I didn't take you out enough when you were in Calanthus.
I only said that for 8 months. But I suppose it takes the return of some great heroes to get me out the door.
Do you think they're great?
I think they'll have to be.
Do you think they're heroes?
I don't know if there can be here anymore. Do you?
Them? Sure.
Yeah, I think that chuckle was...
that was channeling?
Yeah.
Great.
Do you think you could do better?
I know I could.
And yet you'll return to Galanthus.
Where else would I go?
Do you need me to tell you?
No. Just look around. God. There's not enough light. There's nothing else for this conversation. And you can feel, like, you can hear behind you her footsteps are speeding up. I want to be anywhere other than in a liminal space having a conversation.
The torchlight, if you're feeling that from behind you, the torchlight is like drawing itself backwards.
Swap it to Balefire.
You just like flick it, and the natural flame that you can like fish hook yourself towards dissipates and is immediately replaced with almost this liquid green arcane fire that is just far enough removed and severed from Grace that it's a simple gesture that has put up a pane of glass wall between the pair of you.
Getting a bit warm, I found.
What?
Did you lose your focus, Lord Inquisitor?
Only for a moment. I think she intentionally slows down again, but she is much closer to you. It's that mixture of fascination, feeling a pain. You want to press yourself against it. But there's also something in the distance. I don't know. I don't want to be. This shouldn't take long. I just want to be done with this.
Why? Isn't this some great mission? From your Beatrix to you?
It is. And I know it needs to be done.
You can see the light at the end of the stairwell. This like faint grey-blue light from an open archway.
Seems you'll get your wish soon. And I'll dismiss the Veilfire.
So now it's just dark.
And would I have anything in my pack that could light a flame?
I'm gonna say if you probably have an explorer's kit.
Then just as I assume Decima's on the left side of Garavellir, sort of gesturing the torch downward as the Veilfire dismisses and ignite. The normal flame once more.
You don't have to do that.
I know.
Talk to me.
Do you have a subject you'd prefer?
What are you most looking forward to when you get home?
I don't know, in truth, what home there will be when I get there. And I don't know if that's where I'm going.
You reach the bottom of the stairwell.
But we have to get your tablet first.
I'm gonna step forward and turn and face you and block our egress. What aren't you telling me? Please.
I'm not the best chance for my people. I know that. But my sister might be. And if we're getting this for your people, I think I'll need an equivalent piece for mine. And that's not me.
You don't mean... You mean Aylis?
Whatever she is now.
She's gone.
I choose not to believe that.
Do you have a way back to her?
No. Blood and memory is all I have.
Hold on. If it's a matter of finding her, you speak as if this is an exchange. You're not the best chance. Why not state that together you would be?
We might be. We could be. I've learned not to hope for things like that until they're in front of me.
Is there anything I can do? I would do anything for you.
What would I have to offer you?
Nothing. Nothing. I swear.
Just to paint the picture of what you're looking at here, you're at the bottom of this dark stairwell, the small landing with that open archway. Garavellir, you're standing at the base of the stairs looking towards it, and Decima is standing in the archway. That, again, the light, the faded sort of blue-grey light from the room beyond, silhouetting her entirely, so the things you make out her shape, and the glow behind her eyes. And when she opens her mouth and then speaks, that little moments of illumination, dancing like lights, like fireflies on a nighttime river. This is what you see.
There's comfort in every breath you take and word you say. Let's get you what you came for. And maybe I'll have strength to ask you then.
Do you promise?
Of course.
Take a deep breath. It's like a burn in the back of her lungs. Don't think I've realized how much control I need to keep the pain of this at bay. But all of that control is being used for other things now. Shaky breaths. I turn around and lead us forward.
Right behind.
You push into this hall. Now that there is some faint light source, as if it's inside the stones itself, there are no sconces in here, no torches or flames lit. It is this vast hallway of blue-grey stone. 6 massive columns, these pillars, 3 of them lining each side. No egress forward. The stone is worn by time, but not by touch. Motes of dust glitter in the air. And the things that most draw your attention, from the pillars, all 6 of them, these great chains, like beautiful sky-forged silver, almost like mithril chains linking from all 6 of the pillars, taut, binding this figure in the center of the room, up in the air, probably about 50 feet up. These chains wrapping around what is clearly almost like a humanoid mummy. You can see bandages wrapping it, along with these chains wrapping it, and it is dotted with these wax seals lined with little tassels of scripture that both of you would know very well, but now with your time in Calanthus, you would know these as seals of purification as administered by the Inquisition, and these are old. They are the edges of the parchment is frayed, again, simply by the passing of eons. This bound figure hovers there, chained, and below it, the only other object other than these pillars in the room is a small plinth of stone. You can see, even as you're approaching, crossing the room, the great echoes of your footsteps, the only sound being made here. On the flat edge of the plinth are 2 inset right handprints. Not a right and a left, 2 right. And engraved on the long side of the plinth, facing you, again, it looks like that inquisitorial eye symbol. But instead of an eye in the middle of it, it is the sigil. Hasn't really been used publicly in years now, but the sigil of the Elvenan. A long, thin hand, lengthy, almost... it's clear it's not a humanoid handprint, or not a human handprint. Hand palm out with a droplet in the middle of the palm. This alone would be the symbol of the Elvenan, but combined with the inquisitorial eye in the place of the eye sigil, this is a unique configuration of these 2 emblems. One that has not seen the light of day outside of this chamber in many centuries. It calls to both of you.
Look up at the bound figure. Do you know what that is? Or is that another surprise for me?
I didn't. It's a surprise.
For my own safety. As a surprise and fully Garavellir just goes...
A little bead of sweat trickling down the forehead.
And now actually that bead of sweat happens, and then those rifts form as the armor plating appears around him as he summons the helmet.
Are you nervous?
No.
I'm just gonna flick the armor.
Ow.
Everything also, like, every moment, the flick of the armor, the little owl, it just echoes so awkwardly through this giant stone chamber.
As I walk over to the sigil, this is why you need me, yes?
That's loaded.
I know. So long as this wasn't your plan from the beginning, I don't mind.
If my plan in the beginning was to take a hostage to get this taken care of, I would have picked someone a little less mouthy.
I'm flattered. Shall we?
Yeah. Wait, so you don't know anything?
What do you...
I don't...
I know. I assume. No. No.
What? You're...
I'm not one of the great scholars of the Elvenan. You've picked the wrong one if that was your intention.
Again, if I had picked better, why don't you... I figured you all knew everything. You're so old.
Yeah, well, for better or worse, that doesn't seem to be the case. I will look closer at this bound figure. And hearing that, gonna try very hard to think on my studies, poor though I may have been at them. Is there anything in, not even necessarily elven history, but mythology that might indicate what this might be?
I will take a tasteful religion check. See you later, Stinky. Okay.
And I will say, in response to that, everything you see her do, like every micro expression, every like how she places herself, she's locked in orbit around you.
Similarly, though you may be focused on whatever task at hand, there's a great deal of joy that he's not even necessarily trying to hide, because I don't necessarily think he knows he feels it this way, of doing this with you, being here in the strangest of all places, just with you.
11.
You have Bardic?
I'm gonna hold that for this one.
Okay.
No, you're not.
11? No, it's
you
fine.
asked.
Live your life. Fuck.
We're still on 10, right?
Be good.
Yeah.
Still on 10.
15.
15? I like that.
So that's a threshold. That's a threshold.
You
Oh no,
I think mythology is exactly right, Abby. I'm glad you asked about it that way, because that was sort of what I was going to direct you down. It's less in scripted, religions and the faith in the crucible or the eclipse. You remember something, a book of myths that maybe you were partial to, potentially a gift from Maravix back in the day, about beings or a being that was so powerful it didn't know what to do with itself, and it made things, it created things just by being, and so to restrain itself so it could exist more understandably within the Prime, to experience its peoples and all the wonders the Prime could offer, it divided itself into little pieces. And even these pieces were sometimes so powerful that they had to be bound to stay stable.
Bound by itself or bound by external force?
With a 15, that's all you're going to get.
Does it have a name?
You don't even know if the myth is referring to this, but that's the only evocative imagery that you are getting from this and what you can remember.
A childhood story of sorts, I suppose, is all I know. But I can't say for certain what this is, of course.
Okay.
Given the fact that it's riddled with seals of your charge, I imagine you might be a bit more accustomed to it.
I will say, the chains are not of mortal manufacture.
Those aren't ours.
I suppose we always had exceptions to play nice.
It would be nice to play nice again.
Isn't that up to you? A gesture akin to someone asking for a dance to the hand.
I walk over.
As you do that, no space is given. I remain exactly where I am. Hand.
Decima, when you put your hand on the tablet, you feel a little suction from the plinth.
That in that moment you see Garavillier's sort of spine go up.
Down, boy. I'm good.
At that suction, the seals of purification glitter as if briefly wreathed under firelight. You put your hand on it as well. Again, suction to the plinth, and the chains shimmer almost with veil fire for a moment. But once both of your hands are on there, the sigil, the mortal Elvenan sigil on the plinth begins to glow with light as you feel this awful pressure in your forearms. Each of you roll me 3 of what your hit die are.
Okay.
Oh God.
Oh my god, I rolled the wrong die earlier. Hold on.
What die did you roll wrong?
I was in monk brain. I thought my hit was D8.
It's not.
My hit points have increased.
Yeah.
3 hit die?
You're not expending hit die, I just need 3 rolls of what your hit die are.
Any modifier?
Nope.
2, 3, 1.
Wait, mine's an 8d8. What are you saying?
I'm a Valabard, baby.
Ah, fuck! I forgot.
Chunky.
Why didn't I just do a different one? God damn it. 16.
16?
6.
6. You lose 16 hit points, you lose 6 hit points.
Oh, die.
As this just, your almost metabolism is altered by this plinth. And the more of yourself you can feel draining into it, again, the seals of purification burst into flame and glitter into glorious golden ash. The chains wreathe with veil fire and cling, 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 unshackle off of this bound thing. As the chains clatter to the ground, the figure is still just floating there. The chains disintegrate off of the body, and the bandages begin to unspool and unwrap. And as they do, it reveals this hobbled figure in what looks like tattered, almost burlap rags, that as the bandages reveal more of them, the rags begin to billow and bleed into almost these shifting grey-brown clouds around it. As the clouds begin to billow and layer on it, the bandages stop unfurling at the thing's neck. So there's almost like a tattered cape of unfurled bandages that bleed into the cloud layer. And through the head wrap bandages, these bright, brilliant blue lights where you would imagine humanoid eyes would be. Almost bony, leathery, mummified arms and legs exposed under the cloud layer. This thing begins to drift slowly down, crackling with blue lightning as it floats towards you. Still only getting about 30 feet away, still up in the air.
Left hand immediately is summoning my tome. It's open, hovering over my hand. And I'm doing my best to hide how much that hurt.
Yeah, I think just knowing that I was hurt there, I think that's directionality-wise, who's closer to the figure, Decima or Garavellir?
You're both at the plinth, are you not? Side by side. It's just right there.
Okay.
It's hovered down. It's you like the point of the triangle.
Oh,
It's,
God.
I'm
yeah.
slightly farther
Sick.
away in that you are 6'5".
Sick! But yeah, I don't summon Dreamcarver, I just like the rift
It's just
is prepared.
prepared.
Yeah.
Hovering there. Be you thieves or aspirants. Again, every word you can see like the little threads of white-blue lightning crackling around the bandages over its mouth.
What language?
It starts. What do you both know?
Oh God, I don't know. Like 19 things. All of them.
Huh?
Huh?
I call horseshit.
Yeah, okay.
Common, Elven, and Dalarai.
Great.
Common, Elven, Undercommon, and Infernal. I was just kind of picking stuff.
It starts in this weird, crunchy language that sounds like you're listening to a rockfall avalanche, like the sounds of nature, and it pings a couple infernal notes, but as the words come out of its mouth, the languages bleed through a bunch of things until it lands in your consciousness as common.
Cool. Okay.
Well, and it's almost like the last thing it gets on before common is what, as Beowulf's original text is
Yeah.
to current English,
Copy.
that to common.
Yeah.
Love it.
But then it lands in something comprehensible in either. Maybe it might even be Elven for
I
you,
thought so,
honestly,
yeah.
at the end. Be you thieves or aspirants?
I'm gonna say aspirant.
It was. I'm right there with you.
Yeah, it would be in Elvish then. Aspirant.
What language are you hearing right now?
Elvish?
I can just see just in this moment, the animated series over. I can see it. What purpose do you intend for me? Should you prove adequate?
You will lead us to the tablet.
As is my nature. Sort of shudders in place. Lightning ripples through the cloud layer.
So you're not just gonna do that part now, huh?
I will lead when you are sure to be worthy enough to follow. What purpose do you intend? Worship or subjugation? Use or misuse?
My intention here is peace.
What he said.
Peace. Unification. Unite me with myself, and you may leave with my pieces.
You're a fragment of it.
As it itself. There's a rippling in it, the cloud layer, that both of you perception checks.
Okay. 23.
29? You do have a blessing.
No, it's okay. You got this.
Both of you cleared it. The rippling in the cloud layer reveals almost like a constellation made of electrical energy as opposed to starlight points of a great worm behind it. It's there for a moment and then passes like a storm. Come. We have much to do. And it turns in the air, quickly and languidly, all at once, gestures its arms out. Tendrils of lightning thread to all 6 of the pillars. And then impossibly, the pillars they all move as if directed, like they were burrowing through the stone until they line all 6 on the back wall. With one last jets of lightning, all 6 pillars are unified into one stone slab. Into which a door is created, leading into a space that did not exist in moments prior.
Was that in the story that you heard as a kid?
No. I dispel the helmet. Not exactly, no. Why couldn't it be outside? Why does it always have to be weird tombs and things? I'll start marching my way in.
I'll give it a name. The Storm Soul drifts down like a cloud through the open gate, echoing through the chamber again. Come. The weight of the Overseer must be balanced.
Yeah, that stops Garavellir in his tracks and fully turns to Decima.
This is your thing.
In what world is this my thing?
I don't know. You heard a story about this as a kid.
That doesn't...
We're allowed to.
I have to calm down.
Why?
I'm
Why?
gonna crash out. I'm gonna crash out. It's just,
No,
I
no.
don't, no.
Speak your mind.
No, I shouldn't frankly be here, but I'm here because you need me to be here, that's fine. But I would rather not go into this room by myself.
I'm gonna come with you.
All right.
Are you scared?
No.
Are you lying?
Yes. I don't like...
Reach my hand out.
Why? No, I'm fine. No, I'm...
Even through the armor, through the gauntlet, you can feel Decima's clouded warmth pass through. It's like there is even if both of you have gloves on, it would be like neither of you did.
Makes me feel better too. Don't tell anyone.
pass through the threshold and enter this diamond-shaped chamber. Again of that same blue-grey stone, but this looks more polished, as if time has not yet reached it. It is lined with strips of bronze across the triangulated ceiling, down to the floor. There's a small doorway sealed on the other side, again, like a minimized version of the pillar doorway that was just created.
At least it's there this time.
The Storm Soul floats in the middle of the room. The room is probably not much bigger than this room that we're sitting in right now.
Oh, shit, okay.
And in the center of the room, where the bronze strips sort of all coalesce, is this large set of rusted scales, currently balanced and empty. And in front of that is an altar with 4 heavy bronze idols on it. One of them is a grouping of featureless, faceless, humanoid effigies in a single circular cluster. Another one is a smooth crown with a bunch of points, and inset into each point is one of those faceless humanoid effigies. There is a bronze scroll etched with strange runes, and a transparent bronze crystal that is thrumming with glittering blue liquid that both of you would recognize as the magical conduit, lyrium. Storm Soul floating there.
It's it was a
Yeah.
a group, a crown.
A group, a crown,
Yep.
a scroll,
Scroll.
and a crystal.
Can I just do a general arcana check on the vibe in this room?
Sure. For just general magical vibes, like what the fuck is going on here?
Yeah, okay, we've got a bunch of weird. This feels like elf nonsense. And I just want to know if this is a combined effort between both of our people. Is there someone that's taking a little more point on this bit?
Sure. Okay. Give me that arcana check.
Thanks. Thank you.
Were these idols
Oh,
real?
hold on, I
Is
realized-
my question is, as I'm looking at these idols, are these yes, there's lyrium in there. Are these tangible physical things that were built, and when?
Sure.
I didn't drop concentration, and my arcana is at, hold on, it's a 15, but I'm gonna use
Get an
my bardic.
investigation for that.
That's fine. 16.
16?
Why aren't you smarter?
Oh, sorry. Oh, was that your bardic?
Yeah.
All right. Well done.
So, I'm a dum-dum.
With a 16, the energy here, first of all, obviously the scale.
Oh my god. It's our first time using it. This long rest, it's max.
Oh, right. Because of the
My armor, as soon as you expend that magic, the armor itself goes, and then you say, why aren't you smarter? And it goes, and then it's a 10 instead of a 1 on the bardic die.
Yep.
26.
So with the 26,
Or 25.
you could, obviously the scales are a very clear symbol of the crucible god Aldwin, the overseer, god of balance and whatever, who is no longer with us. And as a result, this was clearly built before that point. But there is structure here that is clearly etched with mortal hands, and the distinct nature of which you can feel the magics imbued, not just into the scales, but the 4 idols. It's like arcane energy reaching outwards. It's like thirsty for something. There is a grasping nature of enchantment here that is distinctly elder-blooded. That is not how mortal magic typically operates. That's not how the sun's grace operates. These 4 bronze idols yearn.
Do you feel that?
Yes.
What did you get on the
11.
list? 11.
Flat roll.
Look pretty tangible to you.
Yeah.
The Storm Soul hovering there. Each of you set right the scales. Show yourselves what weighs you most heavily. What sits on the scale of your being? It gestures its attention through each of the idols. The cluster of people glitters. The effigies glitter, rather. The people. Flicks its attention to the crown. The power. Over to the scroll. The history. Over to the crystal. The arcane. With what must you counterbalance your desires? And take heed, aspirants. Perfect balance cannot exist. Lie not to me, not to the scales, and not to yourselves.
And it drifts back and up over the doorframe.
Okay, I don't enjoy you telling me what to do.
It seems unfocused now.
It's Garavellir for some. He's been focused on the effigy of the people, and they're humanoid, are they not?
It doesn't look like they're meant to depict any
I know.
specific species. They're just the people.
What are you thinking?
There's only one answer for me, I think.
I'm gonna ask that you explain yourself before you do whatever you're going to do. Because I'm not wasting spell slots counterspelling you. Not today. I think we need them.
I wasn't going to make a move. Not until you agreed with them.
Okay, we're being sincere.
Trying.
You're worried.
I'd rather not die down here. Which one speaks to you?
I wish the answer wasn't power.
I know.
What are you going to do?
I gesture to the Storm Soul. Is this for us both?
One by one.
I look at the scales. Taking this in. Does it have to be 1-to-1? The balance. Can I choose what each way?
Weigh as your heart demands.
Is this a trap?
I don't think we have any choice but to spring
Yeah.
Above board, the way it was described to you, you each will have to go through this if you each intend to pass through to the end. What the Storm Soul spoke to you would indicate that 2 and 2 cannot ever exist.
Yeah.
So you have to choose what sits most heavily for you and what you have to stack everything else together with to equal the other side.
Yeah, then it's and immediately gestures towards the effigy of the people.
Place it.
And I imagine with extreme care but concerted effort, because for him it would weigh a great deal. He'll move the effigy of the people.
You touch it and pick it up. Not only does it strain your musculature, lifting the weight, but you feel an unimaginable weight pressing down against your back, as if you're shouldering the burdens of many, just moving this.
The moment I see you strain, it's the offer again.
I need to do this.
Okay.
No, I don't. No, I don't. You watch and feel that in that dialogue of magic. It's a trained reaction that I need to do this.
that breath. Before it was information, and this, the thing that she is whispering under her breath, under her voice, please let me help. Let me in.
I move to the scales.
The second you allow that exchange, the weight gets easier. It is easier to carry. You can shoulder the burden of legions with a little less effort. And you, Decima, feel some of the weight that Garavellir is carrying as this trade is exchanged.
I will do whatever it takes to show no strain.
No, not yet. Okay. You place the crown on which side of the scale?
Left.
The right end of the scale flies upwards.
Balance it.
Not with a carelessness. But none of these weigh much to him. So as he picks them one by one, I suppose there is a little bit of a carelessness. He carries all three.
Sure. Just haphazardly.
Just kind of haphazardly. And places them on the scale, not expecting it to be enough.
I love it. Okay. You, place them. They clatter onto the top right
There's
plate.
a moment of I really hope this works.
And it wavers a little bit.
And so it is the people for you, aspirant of the wood.
The storm soul glitters its way over to float above the scales, looks towards you.
The people weigh heavily for you, and yet they know not what you bear for them.
Those again weathered, mummified hands, desiccated skin reaching out towards the scales, lashing it with lightning. It flashes its eyes towards you. You can see the same blue lights from this thing's eyes glitter and resonate within Garavellir's head.
So it shall be balanced.
The scales right, and there's a triangulation of electrical energy that thrums across the scales and darts straight into you. The idol of the people glows. Until your next long rest, any checks you make on behalf of others will be rolled with advantage. You may roll healing spells with advantage, as in the dice, you can roll twice to take the higher number. However,
Yeah, take me down. Does that apply for my bardic inspiration when applied to other people?
yes,
Exquisite.
you did not weigh. You gave no value to the power, the history, or the arcane. You have one fewer spell slot until the next long rest.
Of each.
Of each.
So I lose my 6th level, or is one a minimum?
One is minimum. I'm not going to do that to you.
I need.
Uh,
I would have respected that.
that is the burden of the arcane. The burden of the power. Rolls, when resisting magical effects that would affect your mind, you will make those spell save throws with disadvantage until your next long rest.
So then that's burden of history.
Burden of the power.
Burden of power. Against what mental magical effects?
Yeah.
you say?
Let's spell save DCs that you have to roll with intelligence, wisdom, or charisma will be made with disadvantage. And the burden of history. You will lose one childhood memory.
Can I choose one?
Yes. You can feel something rifling through your mind like a file.
there was a selfish part that first wanted to offer a moment where he'd hurt Maravix Aurelius. But he stops that, and instead offers one that made them laugh. Something good that he'd done. Something to act as a respite from what he wants to do.
You don't even know that you're losing something necessarily. You just hear that last echoing sound of joyful children that sound familiar to you. But you can't place why they were happy. Nor do you even remember what the circumstance was. Like you've suddenly been left out of a joke.
Are you okay? What happened?
I chose what was important to me. And lost a little bit of that I didn't.
Are you okay?
I will be.
Okay. You can just see that like hesitation, the desire to close distance. But she can't.
I'm here.
Okay. I'm sorry.
You've never needed me.
That isn't true.
I believe it is. You can do this.
Of course I can. I was built for this.
The storm sword drifts down, letting the billowing cloud from underneath its tattered robes sort of submerge the scales and the plinth and the altar. And when the cloud drifts back up towards it and it floats back up above the doorway, all the idols are back in place.
One has balanced. One to go.
The yearning. That's easy. I know how to feed. I'm going to go over. And I grab the crown. Power. And I can feel how much it hungers. And there's something almost maternal in the like tutting of it, like, hold on, got you. And place it on one side of the scale. And I don't even think I look at the others. If I can just reach out with my magic and put them on the other side. And I will feed power. Every spell slot except for the one he gave me.
Okay. When you pick up the crown, it's a different kind of weight you feel as you transport it. It's not the weight of bearing a great burden. It is like you set foot into Beatrix's Malleus Mail. This great and terrible weight of purpose clasping around you like shells. You feel severed from the world around you, but heightened by that severance in the moment that it takes to put the crown on. And as it sits there on the scales, you can almost still feel it, as if you were wearing it around your head. As you just thoughtlessly use the filtered, almost hazy sun's grace, glittering out with every exhale as you just drift the other three. There's a thundering almost in the cloud layer of the storm soul as you do this. Before I have you expended, what is your intent in siphoning your magic into the crown?
People, history, arcane, all of it. Everything we do, every interaction any person has on the world is a play for power, agency for yourself, dominion over others, the notion of us versus them. Power sits at the heart of everything. And I know we don't say it out loud because it's not polite, but it's always been true. The expectation is what makes those heavy, but if you feed power, it balances everything else. Everything inside of me, every mote of light, every breath, is a song written by myself and my enemies and my people to power. So I give it back.
I see this happening all at once. Like you're levitating the other idols while reaching out towards the crown and just letting it, almost like a channel, channeling magic one way and then siphoning it through yourself into the crown, like you yourself are almost embodying the scales here. And it's in the feeding of it, with each mote of energy and essence that you imbue this crown as the other three idols touch on the scales, that they just begin to right themselves. And it isn't until that penultimate spell slot is juiced into the crown that
the weight of ruling weighs heavy the head. You seek to hold the strings at all costs.
those blue eyes flash again. Now you see it echoing in Decima's head, filtering through the prosthesis. Because you gave so much, you aren't going to suffer the backlash from the other three. What the crown will give back to you, what power will offer you, is the next time you attempt to do something that would manipulate or control another person by magical or verbal means, it will be an automatic success. There's a moment where you can see the filaments of the sun's grace around Decima take a brief, shadowy visage of a crown around her head before it too dissipates.
Okay.
The scales have been set. The weight overseen.
Stormsoul reaches out towards the door on the other end of the room. A bolt of lightning shatters into the stone. The stone parts.
Now you must cast your passions and let them stand like towers.
Drifts into the next room.
As soon as the spirit goes, there's an immediate closing of distance. Are you all right?
I think I can feel it. Oh, God. It used to be a game. How to maneuver, to force an outcome. And now it feels like I could just reach out and tug a string. It feels terrible and so good. And I cannot look you in the eye. I'm fine. I'm fine.
Are you prepared?
For
What lies ahead?
no.
Shall we?
Let's.
You head into the next chamber. This one has no door in sight. There's a dome-like chamber again of that dark blue stone, now perfectly polished. as if something has maintained the luster of this chamber for the years and years and years since it was built. In the center, there is a raised circular dais about 15 feet tall. No, 15-foot radius, sorry. It's lined with runes similar to the bronze scroll that you would recognize as that proto-common, which we're going to call coastal, as opposed to Old English. From this dais, there's an X-shaped paths of dusty pale marble leading from the center to 4 towers. They are 5-foot tall models of the 4 towers of the Collegium Magicae. If you're looking from the door you just come into, there's northwest, northeast, southeast, southwest, with south being closest to the way you've just come in. The northwest tower seems to be carved out of bone and lined with etchings of runes all over it. The northeast tower seems to be plated with almost like enchanted pieces of armor, as if you could armor a tower in that way, lined with shifting lights along the top. The one on the southeast is wreathed in ivy and glittering with small models of Veilfire torches, and the one on the southwest is almost hazy, as if the stone itself was shifting in place. Again, they look familiar to you as you just pass by what is left of these 4 towers outside in the college, but they are in much worse shape now than they appear to be down here. Floating way above the dais in the center, the Storm Soul again speaks.
Embody the virtues of the college. These passions set forth by the Lord of all feeling. Reach out and give to the towers that from yourself which most aligns with each. Become one with the 4 paths.
And it crackles again, that electrical blue energy down towards the dais, and the runes begin to glow, translating themselves in place from coastal to common. Cast the passions, imbue the virtues around this dais.
Become one with the 4 paths, and the one that leads ahead shall open to you.
Where do you want to begin?
I don't know.
So we're entering between the southwest and southeast towers.
It does seem like you... Yes.
I think he would be drawn then, Garavellir at least, to the east, the Ivy and Veilfire.
Ivy and Veilfire? Perfect.
I think it wouldn't take much insight to see that that's where his curiosity lies. He wants to know what that represents to this being.
I'll follow.
As you move over, do you step onto the marble path that leads from it? As you step there, the glittering blue light that has translated the runes on the dais shivers over the path when you step on it, and written again in coastal that then bleeds into common on the pathway that leads to the tower wreathed in ivy and veilfire, it says, creation. You would probably, Decima, know a little bit about the way the college is structured, but I'll give you no more than that unless you're feeling inclined to pursue that.
Not yet.
You stand in the path of creation.
You know, that's the difference in our magic. Music. You create song where none existed before.
And you think you don't create stories?
That's not what I do. My magic is breath. That is air, controlled, focused, brought to purpose, with lungs and blood. I don't create.
I wish you knew. Forgive me. I'll start towards the Tower of Creation.
It's just again, 5-foot tower model.
I want to walk. I want to see the other paths.
Mm-hmm.
As I walk towards the southwest, what appears on the path before me?
As you step on it, again, when you said the word control in relation to your magic, this southwest tower would have almost shimmered in response to that desire. As you step onto the pathway, the hazy sort of purple wreathed tower, you can see it almost has like, again, that same sort of sense I was describing in the previous room. It pulls, it's yearning. You step onto the path, the light peels away from creation, lights this pathway, and the script Dominion appears.
As soon as the path was trod on, Garavellir would take a back step. And be it anger, frustration, hopelessness, or disappointment, as he turns to see the other two paths, he just sort of gestures his head in relation to that tower for you to see.
You are going to go around to the other two?
He wants to know.
You step towards the northwest tower, the one carved from bone and riddled with sigils. You step on it. The blue lights the pathway. The sigils begin to glitter in purple along the tower. Written in script on the path, Revelation. And then when you move to the final tower on the northeast, the one that's almost plated and shielded, the blue lights the path again, the shields glitter around the tower, and the words evolution appear.
Yeah, he sees that, and as if taking a circle, not necessarily breaking stride, other than Dominion almost being a repulsion for him. He'll go to the southeast tower, and as he stands, strums a little bit and wants to create a place to sit beside it while Decima chooses her path.
Create a place to sit? What do you mean?
You said ivy and veilfire. Just from that, I think I want one of the roots to maybe burrow a little bit beneath the path and then emerge, almost like a tree stump. Something not made to be sat upon, but something that could be.
Roll me a spellcasting check.
Okay.
You just strum a bit and almost being rebuffed from the Tower of Dominion, you just let your thoughts draw to the wood and the root and the leaf and just allow your magic to sort of seep into that and encourage it. Again, you're not shaping it, you're not forcing it, you're just letting it continue at a more accelerated pace, and the ivy twines down, sort of wreathes into the stone of the marble path and just forms this little stump.
Garavellir takes a seat.
The tower ignites in veilfire, and the path does the same.
I don't think you liked the tower that calls to me.
It's where we disagree, I find.
Yeah. A smarter version of me would save that discussion for later. What are you afraid of most when it comes to me? I take a step towards my tower.
That you only want to be what they made you, not what you want. Whenever you need to believe you can do something, you do not speak of yourself. You speak of the person they made you to be. And I think you know there are two parts of you. And you're afraid that what they made can never lose.
I don't think that's true at all.
I know.
I've not asked you very much about your family. At the time, I was worried that you would think anything I asked would be a gambit. Some new way to pry inside of you instead of my genuine curiosity.
Garavellir gets up.
No, stay. But I've listened. This last day. I know a little of your sister. I know what the other Sentinels think of her. I know how you remember her. And I want to know, am I just the version of your sister you think you can save?
Garavellir starts walking back towards you.
No. There are moments when I see what you both share. The burden of purpose. I'd give it up if you asked me to.
What have I done?
I don't know. If there was one more idol in those chambers, another thing I could outweigh, creation dominion, it wouldn't matter to me. If I could get you off the board.
I have to do this.
You have a choice. As do I. We're both pieces, yes, but we don't always have to be. What would I have to ask you to make you walk away? They get their tablet. They get my sister, but we both walk away. The boards remain even.
What do we do? I was was made for this. It was built for this. I'm the 10th heir.
And I'm the spare.
I have carved purpose for myself out of this world. And I would throw it all away for you. Because I love you.
And I love you. Garavellir would pick up your chin and kiss Decima.
She kisses back.
It is so quiet in this chamber. There is a moment in this embrace between the pair of you where you are not here. You are somewhere that neither of you have been. A place that is touched by no one but you. Perhaps a hillside, the sound of lapping water somewhere, a chessboard sat deftly to the side. No bodies. No refuse. A game played for the sake of enjoying time with one another. And then when your lips part, you're in this chamber of cold stone with nothing but obligation ahead of you.
It's too far to turn back. I have to finish what I've started.
The storm soldier gestures to the shimmering purple tower.
The way he is holding me. The way he loves me. It's too risky. I love him. And he should not love me. I love him and I will let thousands die for it. I have a job to do. And I was built for this. I'm gonna cast Gaius on Garavellir. And it works.
And it works. What? I have to pit stop myself for this spell, always.
I only have one spell slot left.
And it's the one he gave you.
I was built for this. Exactly this.
What do you command him?
We finish. We get the tablet. You return to your people. Make them come to the table, no matter what. Make them agree. Forget this for now. There is no way outside of this game. He can remember it all in a month. When the spell is over, when all of this is over. He deserves to know the truth, but for now, there's nothing but the mission. No love, no hope. Just this.
Returns to the tower of creation and sits silently.
Just for the sake of gleefully painful flavor. When the pair of you kissed, the particulates of grace carried from your breath into Garavellir were then activated by the casting of that spell. There is light, filaments of light that if Garavellir was unclothed would be seen bristling with every breath through his ribcage. And even now when he speaks, you can see a glimmer of your light behind his tongue. You sit back at the Tower of Creation. Decima. At the moment of this casting, the Tower of Dominion shimmers and unfurls, unwinds at the base. So instead of a tower, it looks like a shimmering black-purple cloak.
I accept my mantle.
You sit into it. It's like shadowy purple light illuminates the marble path in the same way that veil fire illuminates the path of creation. The storm soul speaks.
And so your passions are cast. Creation and dominion. The natural way and the hand that guides its passing. May you both receive the revelations you seek.
Raising its hand, the purple smoke, the veil fire wreathes in tandem like a helix around it. It casts a bolt towards the Tower of Revelation, which sinks into the ground, and then the marble path that leads to it opens up to reveal a set of stairs leading down.
Come, the final embalming awaits. Let us see if you may carry me forth.
And it drifts like smoke down the final stairway.
Are you prepared?
Yes.
Good. Jenny.
In silence, as the pair of you head down these final set of stairs, let's take a quick break and come back to the final chamber in a chunk of time. See you soon. Well, welcome back.
Have you not taken enough from me? Let me. Okay. Alright, that's a bit.
I want one.
Yeah. No, you don't.
Sorry.
That was close.
Close, I just didn't have the effort. Oh. Okay, well.
Wyatt, you did every part of this.
I know. I just wanted to know.
This isn't good candy corn either, like.
There's no such thing.
Okay, that's a conversation we're gonna have off camera.
Different conversation. Okay.
It's like Play-Doh.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh no! That's not on me. That's weird that they're.
Nice.
Okay,
Salty and chewy and
guys,
I no longer regret my choices.
you never did anyway, don't lie.
Yeah.
Garavellir and Decima unveiled the Tower of Revelation and began a short stairwalk down into the final chamber. It's a narrow passage. There's walls on either side that bleed from that blue stone into a stark, almost alien white marble before the staircase opens up into this hexagonal chamber. At the northernmost vertex, directly across from you, is a large, sealed stone column. Again, marked with that hybrid symbol of the inquisitorial eye and the Elvenon bloodied palm. At the base of this, there is another plinth with two handprints again. This time it seems inactive. It does not call in any way to either of you. The storm soul floats, crackling there in the middle of the chamber. Again, all this weird, smooth, sort of inconceivably white marble. It's difficult to even see the seams in the stone other than the large sealed column on the far end. The storm soul begins to speak.
You have weighed your beliefs and cast verily your passions. You stand as pillars of your people. Now lay your histories aside. You are nothing but who you are in this chamber, in this moment. Prove you are worthy by the logic of the sharpened blade, the axiom of red in tooth and claw. Claim victory
crackles with lightning, shredding apart that final set of bandages, revealing this withered, old face that looks like a haggard half-elf, gnarled ears, too many teeth in a mummified grin split wide as the lightning calcifies into these serpentine tendrils around it.
Claim victory and unseal your future.
Roll initiative.
Shut up!
Okay.
23.
So, we have a 23, a 3, and a 1. In this moment, as the Storm Soul unsheathes themselves and wreathes themselves in energy, the cloud crackling and lightning, I see an idea.
I'll take the 5d10. Don't do this. And force the 1.
You have to deal with the weight of that, Decima. Let me roll the 5d10.
No. I'll take 50.
Why? What?
I'll take the 5d10. I'll max it. I won't resist the damage.
For what purpose?
To show her.
You've earned another sentence.
Don't do this. You're not what they made you.
Blood is trickling down Garavellir's face, almost like in the tear ducts. You take 50 points of damage.
And as soon as that is gone, as that is my one resistible action per day. Don't do this. They're not what they made you.
And I will, because of that, I will negate the debuffs from a crit on initiative, a crit fail on initiative. Decima. The Storm Soul unsheathed is about... I have the map here. This is what we're looking at. The plinth that's plugged into the sealed column. You've come in here. You're about 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 feet away from it as it drifts about 15 feet in the air, wreathed in lightning. What do you want to do?
It feels like I'm frozen in this moment for so long. Why? No. It has to be worth it. Reach forward with one arm. My spell slots are gone, but everything I have left in me, all the magic left in me, is in my tome, in my cuirass, in my... everything that was given to me by home. I serve them, I was made by them. I reach forward, and with my tome, I cast Dawn.
Describe it to me.
We are very far below ground. Yes?
Yes.
It's not an illusion. It is the understanding that if you look up right now, you know what you would see if there was no crumbling mortar and old stone. You would be looking at a sky opening up. Ozone opening up. It is dangerous over where we are standing. The sun would burn immediately. It is too hot. It is radiation. It is all the things the sun is when it beats for too long. It fades and warps and scorches. It scours and I will scour. Who are you to stand in the way? I burned love for this. I have given away my best chance at a real life. I will not falter here.
The terrible sunlight just rips through the cloud layer of the Storm Soul. Show me! It's a con save, right?
Yeah.
Let's have it. What's your DC?
Sorry. 19.
with advantage and the +7. That's a 15. The particulates of grace muddied by the, even though it's coming from your litany, or the liturgy rather, it's still your power that's a conduit. It's still muddied by the gift you were given that was turned back on itself. These particulates of light from this radiant dawn singe and glow that almost prompt critical blue as it bristles away, searing some of the rags and the cloud, and this awful grin stitched onto this mummy's face. Roll me 4d10. This is radiant.
Yeah. Oh god, these nails are a liability. But the rolling is great. 26 plus 8. 34 points of radiant damage.
These
And just one soft word.
burn. It sears this thing apart, and it will take 68 points of radiant damage as it begins to blister in place.
Yes. More.
Okay.
We now go to the Storm Soul's turn. As it's searing in brilliant, impossible sunlight, it has watched this dynamic. It watched Garavellir bleed to communicate with you. So it snaps its attention over to you, Garavellir, sort of honing in on the weakness, the physical frailty that has been inflicted on your body, and those eyes flare blue, and you feel this awful, wriggling chill across your body. I need you to roll me a cotton. Oh no. How much HP do you have?
64.
Perfect. It looks at you. Suffer. And you are afflicted with power word pain.
Is this a spell?
This is a spell.
Deny the witch. I cast counterspell.
Okay. Hang on. I gotta get the book back up for myself.
It feels crazy.
So, how many charges are you pumping into this?
You know what? Just 2. I'll roll for it.
Just 2. So it's, you don't. The threshold doesn't decrease for that. So you are rolling. I think you have to beat. What is it? You have to beat a 17.
I believe you have Blessing in mind.
You're right.
You do.
We'll see if I need it. We'll see if I need
See
it. I
if
can
it's
add it
it.
after, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
D10.
Okay, that's 13 plus my. Oh yeah. It's 23.
23.
We're good.
So again, speak it to me. Describe it to me.
The moment I see any magic that would reach towards him, it is not fair or kind or right, but only I get to hurt him. My knight, I deny him. I deny the witch. And it is just sunlight, like the light in his eyes gets blown out by the sunlight like a lens flare, and I turn his magic and overpower it with mine.
It's just gonna drift down towards you in response and use its other action as it gets up towards you. Just it doesn't make contact with you, but it's well within melee range, graces over your face, these little tendrils like tongues of static electricity licking across your face as it attempts to use its static cage attack.
Do tell me if it's a crit when you roll.
I don't like that you put that in his dice's heart.
That's a 2.
Never mind.
An 11.
Never mind.
So it
Look,
just.
my armor class is low, but not that low.
So essentially, the Storm Soul just like.
Join us!
Yeah, it gives you a little
Ew.
fancy choreography. Just laced with lightning, and then like just shudders in.
In front of me.
Oh no!
Okay.
No, it's just, what is his name? Joel. Who's the
Joel Grey?
Joel, yeah, it's just Joel Grey playing the Storm Soul. Okay, that's all the Storm Soul can do. It is now well within melee range of you both.
It seems like it was a little bit distracted. So is Dawn a concentration? Does it remain?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful. Perfect.
So it's essentially Dawn is now, because I don't think you can move it. It's this from the center of the room where it was.
I can as a bonus action on my turn.
Incoming.
It's a 30-foot radius. Yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh, come on, really? I'm just doing some drawing time. Don't mind me. 5, 10,
Oh, I have a fun idea.
30.
Because it's about the mission, right?
It's about the mission.
Okay.
No, don't.
No,
Whatever
no.
you.
No.
Fucking.
I do think there's one thing that Garavellir would not have shared with me. Because
So
you're
it's
not
like
big
this-
on blood
this-
magic, are you?
Not my favorite. No.
This massive column
Beautiful.
takes up most of the fucking room.
That's what I wanted to hear. Since I'm no longer penalized by the nat 1,
No, because you chose to
since
eat 50 points of
I'm
damage.
locked in and I chose to eat 50 points of damage, I swipe the blood from my nose, coat my blade in it, run my blade, hopefully, through the dawn, and I want to expend 5 of my hit die to ignite it with radiant damage and send the dawn with a strike.
What?
Okay. So, I love the image, swiping the blood on the blade. Is your intent to, like, drag the dawn with it?
To use my blood as a catalyst and, like, extend through blood magic a continuation of hers and send, yeah. Basically, yeah, maybe not, if drag it, sure, absolutely,
No.
but want to at least
Carry it and
in the blade.
I love it. There's a moment as the blood has coated the blade, as it dips into the sunlight, that your eyes meet. Do you allow it?
Yes.
And since we're flanking,
You're both within melee range, yeah.
that's going to be a 19 to hit.
19?
Yeah. Beautiful. How much do I just transmute it to radiant damage? Or do I add any
I say
smite
let's
stuff
let's
to it?
transmute it and add a what is dawn? Dawn is a add 1 d10.
Wait. So that's going to be 9 plus 18, so 27 points of radiant.
The blood glows, like igniting with the sun's grace. It goes orange as it bleeds to the middle of the blade, and the edge of the blade glows that again, that prompt, critical, bright, awful blue as you just slice through the cloud layer, some of the rags, revealing as you cut into this thing an abyss inside this specter, this heinous, infinite void. But it cuts through. How much did you say?
20, it was 9 plus 8. Oh, 9 plus 18, excuse me.
So 27, which doubles to
54?
54
Let's
points
go.
of damage. I have to do quick maths, actually. That's, the 4 is going to take that to, and then plus 50? Jesus.
And for my second swing. For a 15 plus 22.
That's going to hit. Roll me damage.
Same.
Yep, same. As long as you're dawned up.
Hui.
I increased that by a single point because it was 4-4, 4-4, 1-2. It was 10 plus, so 28 now rather than
Doubled to
56.
56.
56. Carrying the dawn.
As Garavellir strikes these two blows, it feels as though you are almost like the cloak of the Tower of Dominion. It's like you are behind Garavellir, guiding his strikes.
I'm gonna say that's the turn. That's well into bonus action territory.
This
to
thing,
carry.
like lightning, is peeling out of this. Close, so close. Unite us as it reaches towards the pair of you. We're back to the beginning of the next round. Decima, what do you do?
Okay, can I get a little fuzzy with how something works?
You know you can.
Cool. I've got 4 charges left in the liturgy.
Mm-hmm.
There's no sense in recasting Dawn, but I can burn extra charges to expand the radius. Can I pull Garavellir back toward me and fill this room with more Dawn? Nothing left untouched.
I'll use my reaction to follow whatever she needs.
I will need those charges, and I will need a spellcasting check from you. The DC is going to be 18.
Okay. Not bad. My brain can't think right now. I'm freaking
No
out.
thoughts.
Yeah, okay. I normally add, or normal spell attack is +9. With my liturgy, it's +11. So all I need is a 7 on the dice. With a 13 on the dice. Does a 24 do it?
A 24 is going to do it. How, like, you pull Garavellir back.
The reach isn't to him because there is shame and confusion and love and fear. I grab the dawn of his sword and swing that to me and pull him into an embrace, step back, and fill this room with the dawn.
There is a moment as you are pulled, Garavellir, into Decima's arms where you both lock eyes, and you see through the veil of the Gaius for just enough time. There's nothing you can do about it. You've expended your resistance. You have nothing but your ability to follow the whim of her words. But in that moment, you are pulled with the light into that hillside that is just for the pair of you. And a mouth in the ceiling opens, and light billows in. Roll me 60-10.
$43.
43, which doubles it. 86. The light now revealed to this beautiful, gilded, golden mouth opens up, and this blinding, divine heat and light scours the room. You can hear the stone sizzle and crack as the heat of a sun all too close singes the room away. And when the light dims enough for you to see, the storm cloud is wending off the storm soul. Wounds gone, just a desiccated, mummified, half-elven man with too many teeth in his mouth, floating there. Yes. Free. Come. Claim my peace. And take us from here. He just drifts as if pulled by a thread back towards that sealed column. He disintegrates into the stone. The sigil lights up. The plinth at the bottom glows to life, now calling at the pair of you. And the room is quiet.
Decima has nothing left. And isn't strong enough to let go of you first.
Garavellir, seeing this, not so much out of care, but out of necessity, will sort of carry you along as if an injured soldier from a field of battle. Duty.
Yeah.
We should journey forward. Are you in need of assistance? Very well. I move us towards the door.
You head across this now sun-bleached room, the already alien white marble now melted in the light of a stronger sun. That plinth of the 2 right handprints again, just sitting there, active, calling you. The sigil on the great sealed column door, pulsing.
Garavellir places his hand.
Are you okay?
Yes. A little injured, but I will be okay.
I'm so sorry.
Do not be. You're accomplishing your mission.
I put my hand.
A line of light, this blue-gray light, emanates through the slit in the column. Opens up to reveal a simple circular chamber, this column that rises upwards. On a little, just standard marble pillar, small, barely even as tall as this table, in the center of this chamber. Above it floats this mottled silver-gray stone rectangle, crackling with power. It's like it's made from semi-solidified mercury with a medieval stylistic carving of a cloud in the middle of the tablet. Lines of that bright blue energy, the cracks, they run like cracks through the tablet, streaking omnidirectionally from the carving of the cloud like lightning, but the blue light that runs through these cracks is very much vibrant and very much alive. It just thrums with power, floating there.
I take it.
You take it.
Don't look at it. I don't care.
You slide it into the pack with your belongings, on your hip by your book. The second you touch it or arcanely come into contact with it, your veins glitter blue. But then you put it down. Perhaps on another day this would have drawn you in a different direction. But you have ended a game with 2 pieces still on the board and no one left to play them with. As the tablet slips effortlessly after all that into your belongings, from that same column, a small lever appears.
I assume this will return us to the college surface. Is there anything you wish to explore while we are here, or are you prepared to leave?
Every word, without the lilt of, I guess, of affection or whatever it was. Just nod.
Would you prefer I sing something to lighten the mood?
No.
Very well. Pull that.
This like opalescent, iridescent energy begins to wreathe this circular chamber, spiraling upwards like an aurora borealis, and traveling not on rails, not on chains, but on this aurora itself. The circular disc begins to rise as the column doors close again behind you. You are being pulled through space. It's like the lift operates on an extraplanar medium. You are just traveling through space. It is quiet with only the sound of the pulsing energy around you. These will be your last moments alone before you return to the college. Use them well.
I turn my back on Garavellir and I scream. I scream until I feel blood in my mouth.
step by step. Garavellir would walk behind you and place a hand on your shoulder and cast Cure Wounds at 3rd level. Is there anything else we need to do before the meeting?
No.
Is there anything you need of me?
Do your job.
Of course. You regain 25 points of health.
I am back up to full.
Good. We will accomplish this. I feel it.
Do you believe that?
Right now, I think I have to.
Thank you, my knight.
Of course, Bishop.
The aurora opens up above you, and this lift, if you can even call it that, arrives. And the only thing that tells you where you are is the sound of a great bell ringing as you appear as if materialized at the top of the surviving belfry at the very peak of the college campus.
Quite a view from here.
We should go.
I will follow.
And Decima hesitates. She's not that kind of bard. But she can still imagine turning around and going back, taking it back. She imagines in a brief moment everything that could have come if she had made a different choice. Games within games, and she thinks so many moves ahead. But that isn't the choice that she made. And eventually, you have to get off the lift. She steps away. She does her job.
Garavellir will do his.
The pair of you take the winding stairs down the bell tower, entering down through an avenue hallway into the main chamber that you first arrived in. Instinctually, almost, Decima, you take the instinct to just haphazardly cover the floor, even though the wood has long since sealed behind you. And then you step out of those great askew double doors back into the open campus.
I stop just one last time. The blood on your face, from your eyes and your mouth. I still have cantrips I cannot resist one last touch. And I wipe them away.
Is this more acceptable?
They would ask questions.
And we wouldn't want that.
I wouldn't.
After you.
I continue on.
So you do. As you step onto the scorched but still striving green grass, that is where this tale of the knight and the bishop will come to an end. I
What
cannot
are you doing?
cannot believe it. I can't wait for just in a few hours from now, starting up the next part of this with this as the tone.
It's so cool. We're so cool. What are you talking
I'm
about?
so chill.
We're so
It's
chill.
everything's so fine.
Everything's so fine.
I sat back.
Wow, that was one of the most thrilling little episodes of D&D
Is that
I
the
have
word you
ever
would use?
played.
Is that the word?
From in this scene? Yes.
Ha!
That's another one of those combats I want animated immediately. Immediately. Good thing my absolutely unbelievable work. Apparently, a masterclass. And Dan, king shit.
Yeah, let's go!
King shit back there.
Just the subtle fun stuff.
Also, I want to give the biggest sloppy toppy to Monument Studios.
You can't just hand those out.
I mean, you can, but like,
they
what?
earned it. They earned the sloppy today because
In fairness,
I really didn't have to do that much work with the music. The music played itself.
that's true. But it was just like, it was also the little bit of the pulse. I have to give the fattest sloppy toppy to
Crazy!
Monument Studios.
A big old blow J to our boys at Monument
I
Studios.
loved Hannah's head appearing in the corner of the doorway for a moment there. Love you guys very, very much. That was a fucking delight. To those of you watching this later, I hope this session answers why you're suffering through chapter 37, because I know we all will be.
God.
See you all very soon. Bye.